Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. Welcome back to my weekly 5 in 5 series where I share 5 quick tips in just 5 minutes on decluttering, living a simpler life with less, and also minimalism. So today's topic is about summer. So summer's ending and school is starting. It always feels like a brand new year, and the routines are starting to come back. But that doesn't mean that the sunshine has to go away. Here are 5 quick tips to carry the joy, the energy, and also the lessons of summer into your fall. So the very first tip is one less summer fling. So the problem here is the end of summer can feel like a sudden stop. No more lazy mornings, pool days, or road trips. I still remember squeezing in that one last weekend getaway to the lake before school started a few years ago when my kids were at home. Even 2 days of late summer sunsets, ice cream by the water, that lifted our spirits for weeks. So schedule a small mini summer day, even just a picnic, a beach walk, or even under the stars, sleeping outside, to savor the season before stepping fully into the fall. The second tip is to capture the memories. So a problem here is summer moments often fade too quickly, leaving a sense of, wow, it went just way too fast. So a story here is after summer of family adventures, you spend a morning jotting down your favorite moments and your funny stories in your gratitude journal. Read it now and see how it feels, and hold that throughout the winter time, because it's like holding summer in your hands. So a quick tip here is to keep a summer memory page, photos, doodles, or notes about the best days of the summer. Review it when the fall blues start to hit, and have your kids do this too. So the third tip is lessons learned. So problem here is we forget the insights and the personal growth that we might have experienced over the summer. So I realized during a solo hiking that I thrive on my morning quiet time. That insight changed how I schedule my fall mornings, and so I'll continue that. So a quick tip here is to reflect. So what worked for you this summer? What brought you joy, ease, and clarity? And carry one of those lessons into your fall routine. So the fourth tip is set seasonal goals. So a problem here is fall can feel overwhelming because it's back to school schedules, work projects, holiday prep, and then all the kids starting back to all their sports and activities. So sit down with your calendar, pick just 3 priorities for the fall: one work goal, one personal project, and one self-care practice. That'll keep you energized instead of feeling frazzled. So a quick tip here is identify 3 fall priorities inspired by summer energy, whatever you learned. So focus on quality, not quantity. And my last tip today is keeping the vibe in small ways. So a problem here is, of course, the small joys of summer often disappear when all those routines ramp back up. One story is I kept my summer vibes alive by brewing a tropical tea in the morning and leaving a small vase of wildflowers on my desk. Those are tiny reminders of those lazy summer afternoons. So a quick tip is add one simple ritual from summer into your fall: a favorite music playlist, a weekly sunset walk, or Sunday morning coffee ritual. So fall doesn't have to feel like a slowdown. By capturing the memories, reflecting on the lessons, and keeping even the small summer rituals alive, you can guide yourself into a season that's energized, where you're grateful and you're ready for what's next. So if you want more simple tools for intentional living, check out my resources on my website, and let's design your next chapter together. So have fun.